Alright, we're diving in deep. No bullshit, no fluff. Just straight to the heart of it. You're going to walk out of this with a whole new mindset. Ready to take on the world, like you should have been all along. Let's talk about those fears. Why are you scared to show up? You've worked your ass off, you've got skills, and yet you're still sitting there thinking, but there's always more to learn, there's always someone better. That's bullshit. Everyone is always learning, and guess what? That's fine, because progress isn't about knowing it all. It's about getting the fuck up, doing the work, and celebrating every goddamn step you take. Do you know what's happening here? It's this little voice in your head telling you you're not enough. That voice is a fucking liar. You've been programmed to think, unless you know everything, unless you're perfect, you're nothing. But that's exactly why you're stuck. You're stuck because you've been telling yourself that you need to improve to be worthy. That's the wrong way around. You're already enough. You don't need to fix anything. You're not broken. You're evolving. You've got this beautiful journey unfolding in front of you. And every step you take, no matter how small, it's a win. Every single step. Even when you feel like you're not enough, you are. You know how you already do this? When you walk into a room and you naturally hold space for others. You might not even realize it, but you do it all the time. Your presence, the way you show up, you already have the power. That's not something you have to earn. It's already in you. Now let's talk about the science behind this. Because I know you're not a fan of woo-woo, and neither am I. Your brain doesn't work in facts, it works in patterns, in neural connections, in metaphors. When you look at something, your brain doesn't process it logically, like a computer. It associates it. That's why metaphors are so powerful. They speak directly to the unconscious. You've heard the saying, what you focus on grows. That's the neuroplasticity at work. The ability of your brain to change and to reorganize itself. When you start shifting the way you view yourself, from I'm not enough to I'm evolving, or I'm the fucking king, your brain literally rewires itself to support that new belief. The more you hold on to that I'm not enough story, the more you keep building that goddamn quicksand in your life. The more you resist your greatness, the deeper you sink. But if you just stop resisting and open your eyes, you'll see the rope already there. You're not stuck. You just haven't looked up yet. Fear of being cocky, fear of standing in your power, that's just your ego trying to keep you small. Your ego is a scared little bitch that doesn't want you to realize the power, because it thrives off your self-doubt. So the more you stop being afraid of being proud of yourself, everything shifts. Here's another thing. Everyone's scared. Everyone. The ones you think are effortlessly shining, bullshit. They've had the same doubts, the same fears. The only difference is they learn to own it. They learn to show up no matter what, and let the world deal with their light. They've made peace with the fact they don't have to know everything. They just need to be damn good at what they do and keep showing up. Let's break this down with some real talk and metaphors. You're stuck in quicksand. You feel everything you do makes it worse. The more you fight, the deeper you sink. But what if instead of struggling, you calm down? Look for the rope. What if the rope is already there, just waiting for you to stop panicking and to reach for it? You're a computer with an outdated operating system. You've been running on I'm not good enough for so long, and it's slowing you down. What happens when you upgrade your software? Things run smoother, you stop freezing, you start working in flow. You're a bird in a cage. You've been told the cage is your safety, but the bars, they're just illusions. What happens if you open the door and step out? You fly, you soar. These metaphors aren't just fluffy. They rewire your brain. They make your unconscious mind see that it's time to let go of the old story and to step into a new one. The moment you realise you deserve to take up space, the world has no choice but to meet you there. Okay, now let's talk about these patterns that keep you stuck. You're not the only one, trust me. These are the top 3 bullshit patterns we all get caught in. I'm broken. This leads to fixing, never healing. I'm stuck. This leads to struggle, never freedom. I'm a fraud. This leads to hiding, never truth. So let's interrupt that shit. Here's how. Instead of I'm broken, tell yourself I'm evolving. Instead of I'm stuck, remind yourself I'm just in transition. Instead of I'm a fraud, say I'm becoming fire. You see, these are new metaphors. And when you change your metaphor, you change your whole damn life. You step out of the quicksand, you upgrade your operating system, you open the cage door and you start flying. Now why haven't you been doing this? Because you're afraid. You're afraid of what people will think. You're afraid of being judged. You've got this fear of rejection, and I get it. But here's the truth, the world doesn't give a fuck about your fear. The universe doesn't care about your self-doubt. It only gives you what you believe you deserve. So if you keep believing you're not enough, guess what? That's what you'll get. But if you believe you're a goddamn force of nature, the universe will hand you everything that you ever wanted. If you don't step into this power, you'll keep living in confusion. Your brain will stay in resistance, trying to make sense of the chaos. But once you step into your truth, everything clears. The confusion melts away, and you're left with clarity, power, and the confidence to take on the world. So, what's the karma of not doing this? Staying stuck, staying small, living in fear, wasting your potential. That's the price you pay for not showing up as your true powerful self. But the price of showing up, freedom, expansion, the world at your feet. Get the fuck out of your own way and start living the life you were meant to lead. Now you know what you've got to do.